So it's out of the camera shot? Yes. Hello. I think we're live. Jacob is moving.
I'm moving.
We've got a clothes rack that's in the way here that we're trying to tidy up.
Yeah.
See if we can rearrange this just a little bit. That should be good. We're trying to rearrange things in the house right now, and it's a bit of a mess. But thank you for joining us. How's everybody doing today?
Brian's mess.
Welcome into our August live stream. Glad to have you guys with us here. Drop a comment and let us know where you guys are watching from today. I see a couple people are melting.
Oh, yeah.
Melting in Texas, melting in California. It's hot here in Oregon, too.
Not Texas or California hot.
Probably not. No, but it's hot for what we're used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oregon hot.
getting kind of humid here, too, actually. Not usually so humid. Cecilia Gonzo, welcome. From Arizona. Got Alex Sheffy from California. We got Anthony Beatty from Texas. Glad to have you guys in here. We're about in Texas. What does it say there?
Ooh.
We frequent Dallas for work trips.
You frequent Dallas.
I
would love to frequent Dallas.
That's about all the Texas experience I have. I did have a horrible experience in Houston. Not actually in Houston, but trying to land in Houston when there was a storm coming through. And they had to reroute our plane because they could not break the storm, and it was awful.
That sounds terrible. That's like my worst nightmare.
I have PTSD with flying now because of that.
Oh, no, I had
fun.
When we went to Disney World, that's PTSD. Like it wasn't the way there. On the way back, I think we were flying over like Colorado. Insanely windy.
Oh, there were storms.
I swear we dropped like 20 feet out of the sky. That was terrible.
Yeah, no, that wasn't fun either, but that was not nearly as bad as Houston.
No.
Anyways, I hope you're not from Houston. If you are, that's all right anyways, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to be waiting for a few more people to show up here, but we have some potential news about the future of the channel we're going to want to chat with you guys about. And then we also have some giveaways we're going to be doing. Back from our trip in May, we picked up a few of
Trinkets.
Some trinkets.
Some rarities.
We picked up some of the 100-year medallions. Is that focused?
Kind of, not really.
Maybe.
If there's Yoda on that one.
Anyways, that's Master Yoda. We've got a few of the Star Wars medallions that we're going to be giving away here. We're going to be doing that trivia style. So we're going to play a game with you guys here coming up shortly. Let us know what you guys are doing this weekend. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
San Antonio. I would love to go to San Antonio. I've heard a lot of good things about that.
I just want a water park that's in Texas. I heard isn't there like some really big ones?
Probably.
Is there a big one?
Probably.
Multiple?
Straighten this out of here. Oh, man, I don't like that clothes rack in the background. Jacob, what are you doing to me?
They aren't my clothes, Brian.
That's fine. We can leave it. We'll deal with it. Anybody got any plans for a Disney trip upcoming? Jacob does.
I might. I think we do. December. Like beginning of December.
Yeah.
Great time to go.
Not sure if I'll be able to go on that trip, unfortunately.
It'll be cool. I'm bringing the kids, so that'll be awesome.
Still a possibility that we'll be there, but not 100% positive what's going on with that yet. However, we are in the early stages of planning a Disney World trip for a couple years out.
Still.
Yeah, we took my nephew to Disneyland 2 years ago now when he graduated high school. And we made a joke at the time that we'll take my niece when she graduates to Disney World. And so I think we're actually planning on doing that now. So
yeah, that'd be sweet.
That should be a fun trip.
August 21st through the 26th.
Oh, it's coming up quick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
It's hot down there in August. At least it was when I was there.
Yeah. But it might be better than where you're at in
San Antonio?
California, in Clovis. Actually, California.
Anthony, finally going to Disneyland September 27th after a 1-year delay. Man, those delays on those trips are awful. Are they? That's awful. But no, I'm glad you're going. September, that's right during the Halloween season.
Yes.
I love Halloween.
And speaking of Halloween season, Cecilia Gonzo moved our Disney trip from December to October.
Yes.
Halloween time.
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
We've been talking about how we're getting the Halloween withdrawals.
Yeah.
The last time I was there with my wife was in late October last year. So that was actually the first time that we went for Halloween time. But we're dying to go back.
Yeah, Halloween's amazing. So I'm kind of torn because I like the Christmas season in Disneyland, but I also like the Halloween. I wish I could just hit it just right, where like I don't know, like maybe the next week, boom, they move everything over to, or just starting to get like more Disney stuff or Christmas stuff. I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah. Well, you're going during Halloween if you're doing that.
Yeah.
Which is awful.
Yeah.
Halloween time is just about as busy as Christmas.
Busy-wise, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it'll be Christmas time. It'll be like beginning of December when we go. So perfect weather throughout the day, a little chilly in the evening, a little chilly in the morning. I kind of like that sweater weather.
Beginning of December is not too bad, at least not compared to the end of the month.
Yeah, no, I think I took my mom in November, and it was a wonderful weather experience.
Alex headed for your birthday. Happy birthday, Alex.
Happy birthday coming up. Wow.
DH going August 25th and 26th.
DH!
Not too far away.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Kind of a short trip. Do you live nearby Disneyland? That's like a day. I'm guessing you're doing something else otherwise. Like you're visiting Disneyland during that time.
Potentially, yeah.
Nessa! Hey, y'all.
Down there.
You did make it.
Made it in time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I appreciate you guys working with us here. We had to move the time originally thinking 6 o'clock just because I just barely got off work not too long ago. So wasn't sure what time we'd be able to start this, but wanted to make sure we're considerate of Jacob's little ones needing to go to bed at a decent time.
Kids got to sleep. Dad's got to sleep too.
Yep. So moved it to 4 o'clock. Glad you guys can make it. Thanks for hanging out with
us.
Welcome. Alex, 25 years old. Fantastic. That means you can rent cars now, right?
I think so.
I've still never. No, I take that back. I rented a car when I had mine in the shop one time.
Oh.
That's not very exciting.
Yeah. Still, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You're a quarter of the way there.
Quarter of the way there. That's kind of morbid. Thanks, Jake, for bringing it down.
But Disney.
Disney.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about Disney, shall we?
Let's bring that up.
There is a lot of construction going on down there. I've been seeing pictures of Splash Mountain completely covered in scaffolding. I'm kind of excited for the retheme.
Yeah.
I've always said that, Splash Mountain is one of my favorite rides, but the IP is not well known. I mean, forget the controversy behind it. It's an IP that even before people were talking about the controversy, there's really nobody that's ever really been familiar with that.
Yeah.
At least as far as I've known.
I think it's like an age gap. I think just like there's a specific age it hits, and then there's just people younger than that age don't know what, Rare Rabbit's all about anyways. So
yeah,
I think it'll be a good change.
Yeah.
I'm just excited for the new technology that we might be seeing on
That's the biggest thing, because those animatronics in the old ride were they're kind of embarrassing.
Yeah. The bear upside down just looking at his butt. They got to change that.
Yeah. Anyhow, good music, but I'm excited to hear what the new music is going to be like.
Yeah.
Princess and the Frog's got great music.
Yeah, it does.
I love jazz.
And like I said before too, I'm totally calling it. They're going to keep that paddle boat, river boat.
Yep.
What they're called. They're probably going to keep that. Like maybe how they do those like odes to that was in the original ride. I think they're going to use that. It's in the movie, so
I'm sure. Let's see. Oh, we got a few more comments here. Anthony, my 2-year-old refuses to go to bed before 10:30.
I'm sorry. So I have a 2-year-old and then almost 8-month-old.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a trick to get my oldest, the 3-year-old, to bed without getting back up. That's the issue we're running into. So she would have been like 7:30, 8, no problem. Like, oh, good night, Daddy. Like 20 minutes later, I have to go to the bathroom. I was like, we just went to the bathroom. And then it's like, oh, I have to tell you something. And I was like, what's that? He's like, in the morning, I'm going to play with my Minnie Mouse kitchen. And I was like, okay, have a wonderful night. She's like, all right. And then she goes back to bed. I was like, oh my goodness. So, yeah.
The joys of parenthood.
Mm-hmm.
I know we don't have any kids ourselves, but we have dogs.
Yeah.
And once you hit a certain time of the night, they just want to go to bed. And that's easy. Very easy.
How's fireworks? I forgot to ask about that.
How's fireworks for what?
Like for the dogs. How did your dogs do well?
They didn't respond to the fireworks at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our dog
very fortunate because we've got puppies. So we got a dog in January, February-ish. So we got him when he was about 16 weeks old. And then somebody had the wonderful idea, somebody being me, to get another puppy just a couple months later.
Got to do it.
And we got border collies. So they're very high energy and they're very playful.
But smart.
That way. They're smart. But we've got 2 puppies under a year old in the house right now. It's a handful, but it's fun. I love dogs. Those are my kids.
Yep.
Let's see here. Can't wait for the reopen. Cecilia, excited for the new Splash Mountain. Is anybody going to call it Tiana's Bayou Adventure? We're just going to keep calling it Splash Mountain, right?
That's a good question.
It's easier. Maybe Tiana's, but
I was going to say maybe Tiana's. Yeah. But what, like the restaurant, we're going to Tiana's.
True. Yeah. By the
way,
going
to the Bayou.
The signage is up for the restaurant now.
I see that.
Nice.
Even the signage, like on the barrel, on the water tower they're doing, it's like Tiana's Bayou.
I love the vibe. It looks nice.
Looks
good
cool.
stuff. Good stuff. Nessa, do you guys think Disneyland will sell Magic Keys this month? Honestly, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm so behind on Magic Keys because I've never been in a position to buy one for myself. That's a life goal for me.
Yeah, I've always wanted one. Yeah, exactly. But I'm still a little weary of like how it works because people that live in California are still upset about like what's going on. Like with, I don't know if it's also with the benefits they get with it, on top of the fact that they're not selling them like as often as they said they would. So, you know, whatever controversy behind that, I've always wanted one. Going farther back when they were doing like the passes, I've always wanted one of those where I'm like, oh, you just go to Disneyland? Cool. Let's just, how about this weekend? I've always wanted to be able to do that.
Yeah. No, I think that if you live out of state and you can afford an annual pass, meaning you can afford multiple trips a year, then you've got a successful life.
Yes.
That's what
we want to be your friend.
Right? Let's see. Alex, are you guys brothers or best friends? We are best friends.
Just kidding. Best friends.
Yeah. No. We met
at a bank
through our wives, kind of. Oh, yeah. I guess I was a teller at a bank, which I will not name because it's an awful bank.
Boo.
But Jacob would come in, and I was his teller.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, I didn't know him. I didn't get to know him that way. I wasn't like, what's up, teller? You want to hang out?
Yeah.
It was weird because I didn't know my wife knew them before she was my wife, my girlfriend at the time, which is now my wife. Yeah. So that's how we got introduced.
We were going to a movie. What was it? Batman?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
It was the
Rises? Was it the
Rises?
third one?
It was the third one.
Okay.
Yep. I was like, you're my teller.
That's
and then from then on, the rest is history.
That's it. That's how it works out. Let's see. Anthony, parenting is so eventful. Totally worth it. We're taking our son to Disneyland. First flight. Pray for me.
You've got this, Anthony. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. I would say bring things to keep them entertained. I don't remember. I'm sorry if you said the age.
He didn't.
Okay, that's okay. You might say baby, toddler, maybe. Either way, doesn't matter. Stuff to keep them entertained, whether if they're old enough for movies, if they're young enough for things just to chew on. We brought, and also temperament matters. Like every kiddo is different. But we brought my first daughter when she was only 11 months to Disney World, and I was so worried about that. That was her first flight, and it was 5.5 hours. And I was just thinking, oh my goodness, here we go. But we brought a bunch of stuff, just snacks. She slept. And no, we did not give her NyQuil. Don't do that. Not okay. Did I think about it before? I was kidding.
Coming from a medical professional.
That's right. Yeah.
Anyways, let's see here.
You got this.
Cecilia, is the Magic Keys for residents? Anyone can get them. There is one for residents, but there's a few other levels of Magic Keys that anyone can get. So
right. If they sell them.
Let's get to one of our giveaways. We're going to do this quiz style. So I need you guys to be ready at the keyboard or on your phones, whatever you're watching from. We are going to ask a Disney question off of a random list of trivia that we found. And the first person to respond in the comments with the correct answer is going to win. Let's start off with the Master Yoda medallion. If I can get that to focus there, you guys get the idea, right?
These are Star Wars themed coins. So
yeah, we got these during the May the 4th trip that we took a couple months ago.
So they will be rare someday. Trust me.
Probably.
Okay.
These
things were in all those machines, penny press machines, but they were like their own thing.
Jacob, give me a random number.
Let's do 65.
65. All right.
I was feeling it.
If I can find this question here. We're scrolling. Question 65.
Hey, keyboard's ready.
Okay.
Keyboard's ready. Are you ready for this?
Oh, okay. This one's a deep cut. What is the name of Simba and Nala's daughter? The name of
Simba and Nala's daughter.
Yes.
Simba and Nala's daughter. Who is it?
What movie is this? Lion King 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which stinks?
Kiri. Oh, you're close.
So close.
You're really close there, Cecilia.
Who knows? It could be a typo. Oh,
that's
so close.
Kiara.
I know. Shoot.
Oh man. So I'm not sure pronunciation-wise. So I got to give that to Nessa for this one. But we are going to give away a couple more medallions here in just a minute.
We got more. If
you didn't get this,
we
will be doing that shortly. So Nessa, congratulations on the Master Yoda medallion. Send us an email, rtdadventures@gmail.com, and then we'll be in contact with you about getting that mailed out to you. Congratulations. All right.
Cecilia, good sport. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
We got more
one here in just a moment. We got 3 others, actually.
You got this.
Coming up shortly, we've got Han and Chewie. Man, this camera doesn't focus very well on these things, does it?
We got that scruffy looking Nerf herder.
I hope I got a nicer camera, wouldn't it? We've got Luke and Vader dueling. So we got all the Star Wars medallions. And we have Leia and R2.
Putting the message into R2.
Yeah.
It's a little blurry. It looks way cool. It's not that blurry in real life, I promise. Very, very detailed.
Yeah. So funny story about the medallions, actually. So
oh, goodness.
I didn't realize
we
both made this mistake. The medallions are what, $5 each, or you can get
for $30 for 4, 5. I know they try to make it the better deal of like
maybe, I don't know. Anyways,
it was
a certain price to get one, and then I think it's a discount if you buy all 4 out of the machine, because each machine has got 4 of them. If you use a credit or debit card in the machine, you have to get all of them.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't realize that. So
it doesn't tell you.
If you want a single one, you can only pay cash. So for the first couple of machines we went to, I wasted money, not knowing that I wasted money, because I thought I was scanning my card for just one. And so I would push the button and get the coin, and we walked away. Yeah. So if somebody out there, you're welcome, got some free medallions.
Exactly. So we ended up swiping it. So when you swipe it, it goes, hey, $30 gone for one, because he chose one and we walked away. So, but I turned around for like maybe the second or third time this happened. And I was like, wait a minute, Brian. I was like, those buttons are still lit up. Like for that medallion was lit up, that one. And I was like, let me just see. And I hit it and boom, it dropped one. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Wasn't too happy about that, but you know, I guess I made someone else's day.
Yeah. Maybe they hit the button and like, wow, free coins.
Fantastic. All right. Well, now that we got a few people hanging out in the chat with us here, I would like to talk a little bit about potentially the future of a channel. We haven't set anything in stone yet, but here's kind of what we're thinking. Disneyland for us is super expensive to travel to. We don't get there very often, once a year, maybe once every year and a half. So we would like to continue to do Disney. We're not quitting the YouTube channel, of course. Yeah. We're not going to stop doing Disney stuff. But we are thinking of expanding to maybe some other theme parks or other attractions that maybe are a little bit closer by. That way we can continue to just bring some unique stuff to the YouTube channel. But we wanted to get some of the people that are, a little bit more regular with our viewing. So those of you that are here in the live stream, what do you guys think about that? Is that something you're interested in? Yeah. Is that something that you would actually tune in to watch? Again, we don't want to completely go away from Disney stuff, but maybe look at some other theme parks or other attractions that might be a little bit closer by, so we can do more frequent travels, I guess. Yeah. Just not have to spend a couple $1,000s every trip. Yeah, because here's the thing. I think you guys that are here in the in the chat, and some people can't make it and stuff. Like we just had a pretty decent subscribing crew. I want to call them that. I don't know. You guys. I feel like you guys are important, so we definitely want your input. But being a dad, if any of you guys are parents out there, and dog dad, things are expensive. And I feel like just kind of the world in general, everything's just getting more and more expensive. Including Disney. As much as I love Disney, I love Walt Disney, I love just like the nostalgia behind it. Expanding to like maybe different theme parks definitely could help our budget in some ways. Not saying that we'll never go to Disneyland and film and do stuff like that, but it also gives us a chance to kind of broaden like our spectrum of what we want to do in this channel, kind of like the tips, the new things we try out. So I think this might be a good thing, especially living where we do in Oregon. There's just like, there's different options around us that are closer at least, and a little more budget friendly. So, I mean, it's just something we're considering. It's nothing set in stone yet, but it might help us out a little bit. And plus it might bring some new stuff, people that want new content as well. Yeah. So anyways, let's see here. Anthony, I'm always down to see your adventures, regardless where you are. You guys are awesome. Always enjoy your content. Awesome. Thank you guys. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. I like that. Nessa, definitely here for your Disney videos, but would totally watch other videos of other theme parks if you do that. Okay. Yeah. Kind of what I was thinking. We're not in this to make money off YouTube, because that's outrageously difficult. And I feel like and I'm sure everybody here knows, because they probably follow other people too, which is amazing. But we're kind of, I don't want to say late to the game, but like
we're still building this thing, this like, you know, this group of people that like to enjoy to watch us, watch the things we do, and hopefully give you guys the best tips and tricks as possible. But
in the grand scheme of Disney YouTube as well, I'm sure you guys watch other YouTubers.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of a different perspective because we can't go there every weekend.
Yeah.
Or even every other month, like some people do. But, you know, I feel like that gives us a unique perspective, but at the same time, that kind of limits us on some of the things that we are able to do.
Yeah.
You know, without getting into YouTube algorithms and whatnot. We thought that going down there for May the 4th and all the Star Wars stuff would be a big hit with YouTube.
Yeah.
It wasn't. We had a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But
not that nobody here didn't like that stuff or anything. I'm not saying like, you know, everything that we've done so far is like, you know, been a failure or anything like that. In fact, I don't think that at all. I think that maybe if 300 people watched one video, but, you know, a lot of them were you guys, we appreciate it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And my thought process, I guess, behind that too is if we're not going to get a ton of views anyways, we might as well do something a little bit more affordable. And then maybe we can branch out and have some fun with some other places too. So anyways, that's kind of what we're thinking there. Anybody else got any thoughts? If not, that's okay. We're going to do another giveaway here in 5 seconds. Jacob, would you like to pick another number? If anybody else has any input in the meantime, by the way, we'd love to hear back from you guys on what your thoughts are of doing some other theme park content.
Yeah, and then even people that aren't even here yet that may watch this later because they couldn't tune in, don't forget to comment down below. Let us know what you think. What do you think about us expanding our content a little bit? Just a little bit. We're just taking it, stretching it. That's all we're doing. We're not like saying we're going to stop Disney and start cooking. But I'm just joking. All right, let's
real quick here. We've got some more comments.
Oh,
Cecilia, I would definitely watch more content from you guys. Would you do any other states? Yes, absolutely.
That would be so cool.
Traveling to Disney, like I said, is expensive. But just limiting it to stuff that's around Oregon would be very hard because there's not that much around here.
Yeah.
But it would not actually be outrageous to go to other states and check out theme parks from those states because most places are considerably cheaper than Disney. So that's definitely on the table.
Yeah.
Something I'm interested in at least. I like traveling.
Yeah.
I take that back. I like being other places. I don't like actually traveling to there.
Yeah, wish you could just go like this and just be there. But there's a lot of, there's lots of little things. I thought it'd be kind of cool if we were to expand that too. Of course, there's always the big parks, the things that everybody knows about. But then what about those like little amusement parks? I'm not saying you would go halfway across the U.S. to come to, some tiny little amusement park. But for people that might be in the neighborhood, let's say you're on I-5 coming up through California and you're going to go through Oregon, through Washington. There might be something you want to stop by because you're like, oh, hey, RTD Adventures, they talked about this place. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, what's that place?
Enchanted Forest.
Enchanted Forest.
The creepiest theme park in the entire world.
Yes, I've never been there. I'm kind of intrigued. And there's another place in Idaho, Silverwood.
Silverwood, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That sounds like fun.
If you're from Idaho, I don't know what it's called, but that little sliver of Idaho at the top of Idaho, that little part of the state.
Anyways, places like that. Sounds like fun. Anyways, let's see here. Edgar, we'll definitely enjoy your videos from other parks. We'll appreciate them. Thank you, Edgar.
Thank you, Edgar.
Appreciate that. Anthony, what places you guys interested in exploring? Anywhere in particular? Video of Tillamook Factory. Oh, you know what?
We can make it an amusement.
We can make it an amusement park. I'm trying to think if I've been to Tillamook.
I've been there.
Which one's in Bandon? What am I thinking of?
That's Face Rock.
That's Face Rock. Okay.
Yes. I almost said Rock Face.
Tillamook's further up north, right?
It's
on the coast somewhere. I'm sure I've been there before.
I don't know. I've been there before.
Yeah.
I promise I've been there.
Fun stuff.
I've been there. I've had their cheese.
Kind most of the people I watch and subscribe to cover other parks and love the updates. Not always about Disney.
Sure.
Yeah, kind of thinking that too.
Yeah. We were kind of like maybe do it now versus be like, I don't know, this is just shooting up in the dark. But like, if let's say we had 500,000 people, it's like, boom, we're changing it up and then lose half of them,
Get people to expect us to go to different parks before this big subscriber base.
Yeah.
We're assuming a lot.
Tomorrow we're going to have 500,000 people because everybody here is going to share this video and or other videos.
Do it. Speaking of, if you guys hit the like button, apparently that helps the algorithm.
Oh.
Anyways, do us a favor.
I've just been saying it because that's what other YouTubers say. Hit that like button, hit the bell, bing, and subscribe.
You've been waiting a long time to do that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Jacob, pick a number.
Let's do a giveaway. Let's go lower. Let's do like 20. Let's do 20.
20. Okay. So, just as a refresher, in case anybody has joined, we're doing a giveaway.
This one's good.
This is Han and Chewie. We're going to be giving away this medallion. Have
Nerf herder.
your keyboard or keypad ready, I guess.
Have your phones ready.
Be ready to type. We're going to ask a question here, and the first person to answer correctly. And let me clarify because of the last question. Make sure that spelling is correct.
Take your time, but make it quick. At the same time.
Make it quick, but take your time. Okay, let's see this. Okay. Oh, here we go. What was the name of Walt Disney's first cartoon character? Check the comments here.
First cartoon character.
Walt Disney's first cartoon character.
His first.
DH. Oswald.
DH.
Oswald. Good job, DH, with the quick hands.
Stacy knows.
Oswald is my favorite Disney character. If you can't tell.
Buddy.
Got some Oswald back over here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do.
I'll get it.
Oh, God. Grab the one on the second shelf, too. I like to collect Oswald stuff.
Hold this, Kronk. Okay. Second shelf.
Second shelf. There's a box.
Oh!
Yeah. Got some Oswald stuff here. Anyways, DH, congratulations on winning the medallion. Flash it up on screen again here. The Han and Chewie medallion. Send us an email at rtdadventures@gmail.com. We'll be in contact. Oswald. And
This is cool.
Oswald. I think this was like an Amazon exclusive. I ordered this like 4 or 5 months before it was available, and it just showed up in the mail after I forgot that I had it. But yeah, awesome stuff.
Sweet.
Before this year, Oswald was incredibly difficult to come by in the parks.
Very rare character.
Used to be that. Would you set that over there for me, please? Used to be I would go to the parks and find everything Oswald and just purchase everything, which would be like 2 or 3 things. But now with the 100 celebration, there's a lot of Oswald stuff. So I didn't buy all the stuff last time. Thought about it. Didn't do it, though. Anyways.
DH, well done.
Congratulations, DH.
It's awesome.
All right. Several people saying Oswald. Stacy. Oh, man. My wife's watching me. Everybody behave.
Stacy, you don't count. You can't do it.
All right. So, sounds like we may be doing some other theme park stuff in the near future. I'm thinking, for those of you that are here, give you a little preview. We probably will start off by going to Enchanted Forest in Oregon.
That's doable.
That is relatively close. We can make that a day trip, which works out nicely because I want to take a lot of time off work.
Yeah. And my kids might like it.
Might like it. I don't know.
I hope they like it.
I hear some people say that they love it.
Like for nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like I went there as a kid. Never did it.
I've never been there before, but I've heard some people say it's really kind of creepy too. But I guess
content.
The guy that runs the park, he wanted to make his own Disneyland, but he used lots of like weird forest characters.
Fairy tale characters. So like
Mother Hubbard and
the
like that.
lady in the shoe.
Yeah.
The lived in a shoe.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of kids and know what to do.
Right. Anyways, that may be something you can see on a YouTube channel coming up in the future. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. All right.
Dollywood.
We
could go to Dollywood. That's Dolly Parton's theme park.
Oh yeah. Okay, I forgot about that. That sounds fun. Oh, you know what?
That'd be fun.
I guess it's not quite off topic. I just found out about a theme park called Europa Park in Germany.
I would love to do that.
It looks outrageously good. No, some people say it's better than Disney.
Wow.
But you can definitely tell that the guy that started it had a lot of inspiration from Disney. They have a roller coaster inside of what looks like the Epcot Spaceship Earth.
But with German ingenuity.
Yeah. No, it looks like a really interesting park. I guess Germany's got quite a few good theme parks. That would be something that I would love to do.
That'd be that'd be awesome.
Yeah. By the way.
As soon as I'm a medical professional that makes more money, I'll take you.
Right. Thank you. No, I've become fascinated recently with Germany because, well, my family biologically comes from Germany. So my dad's biological grandparents immigrated from Germany. And so recently I've just become interested in going over there and exploring the culture. What's the name of the castle?
Oh,
anyway, Sleeping Beauty's castle was inspired by a castle in Germany. If you've been on Soarin', you've
50 points to someone who throws it up.
It's some really long name. Anyways, moving on.
Stein.
Anthony, that sounds awesome. Lived in Oregon for 2 years, never got to see it. Awesome. Oregon is a fantastic place to live as long as you stay away from Portland.
Yeah.
I kind of hate that town, but I love the rest of the state. Yeah.
I just don't like it's weird. Like I love Disneyland too, but like driving through LA is the worst. Like
Yeah.
it's just because I grew up here. So like I know there's people that are like, oh, I'm from LA, it's no big deal, but it's so stressful. Like even going through Portland, I get so stressed out.
We live in such a small town too. It's like 25,000 people?
Like 35. Feels like 25.
Yeah. It's a small area.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Thank you.
Bonnie is in
I know
the
it's a
chat.
Stein, Neuschwanstein.
Oh, thank you, Nessa.
I think the Mad King lived in it too. A lot of dark history there, but beautiful castle.
Fantastic, yeah. Bonnie, I think you guys should do the Oregon Coast areas up Highway 101. Lots of good food, sightseeing. Chowderfest. That sounds great.
I love a good chowder.
Not the biggest fan of clam chowder, but
I am.
do like
You can film me.
some seafood in general. I'm allergic to cod, and I wasn't always allergic to cod.
Oh my god.
That was bad.
It's a dad joke. You liked it.
I was not allergic to cod long enough in my life to really start loving it. And then I started breaking out in hives. So that's awful. I love fish and chips.
Halibut. Cod.
I can eat salmon and halibut.
Lean cod.
Yeah. I just can't eat cod and some
fish.
Anyways, seafood's wonderful. Let's see here. CC, Portland has the OG Salt and Straw, which is also in downtown Disney. It is. We just went to Salt and Straw last weekend in Eugene.
Yeah, Eugene.
Yeah.
Love that place.
Kind of fun. They've got really weird flavors, which is, I guess,
that could be a good video, though.
Try
video. Like, I hate blue cheese, and they have some kind of blue cheese. I would do it for the I don't say the views. I would do it for you guys if you actually tuned in.
Eat awful ice cream for the YouTube channel.
I would do it for you.
Oh man, they've got some bad.
You can just one bite. Like they do have samples. Ugh.
Yeah. Nessa, you can tour where they filmed the Goonies.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Astoria.
Yeah, I've been by the Goonie house. It's actually privately owned.
Yeah,
somebody lives there.
We could do it, but it'd be more of a drive-by filming. There it is.
Yeah,
because they don't like you parking in front of that area.
Yeah, no, we used to go visit up there. It's been quite a few years, but they filmed Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, that's right. They did.
Ninja Turtles 2. So the fight scene with Shredder, Super Shredder on the docks, they filmed that up there. Short Circuit, they filmed up in Astoria.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then somewhere up there too, they filmed one of the Twilight movies.
Oh, that's in like Forks, Washington. They do some Oregon too?
They did some in Oregon.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways,
wait, like Multnomah Falls too.
They used to film a lot up there, not so much anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but Edgar, Port Aventura in Tarragona, Spain.
Awesome park. Oh, okay, and affordable location.
I like affordable.
Did it in April.
That's
sweet, Edgar. I would like you just to get us there, and we'll go from there.
Fantastic. Let's do it.
That's so cool.
No, when we come up with any of these trips, my dog is barking about something.
My wife's probably here.
I see. When we go to any of these other theme parks that might be out of state, if any of you are locals to the area and want to show us around, that would be a big help because I've not been to many theme parks outside of Disney and Universal.
Yeah.
And actually, it's been a long time since I've been to Universal too. 25 years?
I've never been there. I would love to see it.
That's something that we're going to do in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do the backlot tour.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm really into movies. I like seeing how they make movies, like the sets, like just the kind of what happens in the movies. So, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be a lot of fun. All right. So let's see here.
Oh, Cece knows.
Twilight did some
She
filming
loves
here in
the Twilight. The sparkly dudes and the wolf dudes named Jacob.
Yeah. Never seen Twilight. Oh,
not my goodness. It's so bad.
That's what I hear.
I'm sorry if anybody likes Twilight, like my wife.
All right. You guys ready for another giveaway?
Let's do it.
By the way, I'm not sponsored by these guys, but if you'd like to sponsor
if you go to any Costco, they might have the
I just discovered these this week.
Is this upside down?
They're fantastic.
Yerby.
Shout out to free samples at Costco.
Yerby.
All right. Next giveaway. Luke and Vader dueling on the 100-year medallion.
That's cool. That's a cool one.
Nessa, can you win more than one? There's not a lot of people in the chat, so I don't see why not. Might as well reward those of you that are here playing in. Okay, Jacob, let's pick a number between, well, find a number.
I love numbers. Let's do higher. Let's do 88.
Let's see here. Okay.
Oh,
this should be an easy one. Okay. Be ready at the keyboards.
Be very
First
ready.
person to
Get your
the name.
thumbs ready.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Who is Experiment 626?
Experiment 626.
Yeah. Easy one. Easy one.
Come on,
See
let's
who's the
go.
First one to get this.
Let's go.
Cecilia.
Oh!
Nice job. With
You
Stitch.
got it.
You got it. It's Stitch. Send us an email, rtdadventures@gmail.com. We will send you this 100th anniversary medallion and a fun Easter egg, actually, in California Adventure. So the
Oh yeah,
what do you call it? The room where they sell all the Avengers merch.
Avengers room.
Yeah, do you guys know what I'm talking about? In California
The
Adventure,
hangar.
there's a giant warehouse. Yeah, the hangar, the
Yeah.
Avengers hangar, something like that. But they've got all the Avengers stuff set up in there. There is a couple signs on the wall where they talk about like the state of California, like has the official capacity of how many people can be in there. Anyways, it's 626. Thought that was a fun little nod. Probably not an official sign, but
Yeah.
it was fun. I enjoyed it. All right. Let's see here. Nessa is asking about the backlot. At Universal Studios, they do a backlot tour where they show you around different movie sets. And
Unless
it changes
you're
too.
saying that's what the room's called. The
What?
building. The back lot.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Context, right?
But for both.
Possibly. But for both, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Universal, I really want to do that. I've been watching other YouTubers too that do that.
Mhm.
Sorry, I meant the room. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
You're like, I know this. I know about Universal.
All right. Something else, actually, going back to the future of our channel, something else that we've been considering is doing a little bit more regular Q&As. So not necessarily just in the live setting like this. We still want to do one of these like once a month, just
Yeah,
to do
it's
a
fun.
hangout here. But going forward, doing videos just to answer your questions, just whatever random questions you might have. So that can be something that we can talk about in the future because I think that's easy to do,
Yeah.
right? Maybe you guys have questions that don't necessarily fit in with whatever the topic is for the video of the week. Actually, to fill people in, if you've been wondering why we haven't had very many videos posted over the last month and a half, I got a puppy, like we mentioned earlier, and that puppy took a lot of my free time. So the plan was we're going to keep filming videos and we're going to have our backup editor, because I do most of the editing for the channel, but we have a backup editor that was going to take care of that in the meantime. The week that we got the puppy, his computer crashed.
Yeah.
And he's not been able to get it back up and running. So we just kind of had to put things on the back burner for a little bit. Getting back in the swing of things now. So we're getting back to the point where we can have weekly videos on the normal again. So anyways, that's what's going on. Anthony used to work at USH. Fun facts: Simpsons ride has the exact same movements as the original Back to the Future ride.
Ooh.
I did not know that.
That's cool.
Simpsons ride was not there last time. Man,
I've never been there.
when was it?
I just want the donut.
I think 99 maybe was the last time I was there. It's been a while.
Wow. You're old.
I'm old. I remember Jurassic Park was not very old. Maybe it was new.
Probably
I don't know.
not. It's still cool.
Anyway, I remember Backdraft. That was fun. Yeah.
If you watch.
If you watch on the ride video for the Back to the Future while riding the Simpsons ride, it is.
Oh, that's
identical.
cool.
That's cool.
They kind of did the same thing at Disneyland with Indiana Jones to the dinosaur one. It's like the same track.
Let's not talk
Dinosaur
about
is not
Dinosaur.
better than Indiana Jones is so much better.
Man, I don't know if anybody here is a Disney World fan. I love parts of Disney World, but
Yeah.
compared to Disneyland, it just doesn't capture all of the same magic. Some places do. Like there's
Sure.
some places of Disney World that I prefer to Disneyland, but by and large, I think I'd rather go to Disneyland than World.
I was kind of sick of the Dino Land. I can't wait for that to be.
Although I will say Epcot might be my favorite place on Earth.
Epcot's great.
Animal Kingdom's pretty cool.
Mhm.
But Magic Kingdom doesn't compare to Disneyland at all. Not even close.
And going back to the future of our channel, does the
Hmm.
wildlife safari count as a attraction? Because
Maybe.
it's also a pretty rare thing here in the U.S. We take it for granted. We actually have a safari really close to us that actually has where they actually breed cheetahs. In fact, it's like one of the biggest. I don't know if it's in the United States.
No, it's the biggest cheetah breeding facility outside of Africa.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I just gone there. I've gone there so much as a kid that I was like, once you drive through a bunch of drive through them.
If
They
you
drive
guys,
through the field of the animals.
if you're familiar with the safari in Animal Kingdom, it's the same idea, but you take your own car.
Yeah.
and the animals can come right up to your vehicle. Not all of them, like the carnivores are kept in.
But the
separate
rhinos
fencing.
can, and which is I was a little worried. I still to this day I'm wondering what they were thinking, like especially when you're coming in with this gray vehicle, and I'm like they're gonna think I'm a rhino, and they're gonna start charging my car. But yeah, it's awesome. I was just thinking that'd be kind of cool.
We could do that. That'd be an easy one to do.
You guys like animals and safaris?
The ostriches like to attack the vehicles too, by the way.
Yeah.
Windshield wipers are a favorite toy of ostriches, apparently.
Yeah. And if you have the food or whatever and they look through your window, it's going to be your face or the hands. So
yeah, you're not required to have your windows up.
Which is weird.
Because there's giraffes and zebras that may stick their head in their window.
Yeah, or giraffe through your through the whole car.
Right. Anyways,
yeah.
That could be something fun to do in the future too. All right, Nessa. Oh, Anthony, I've never been to Universal. I've always wanted to.
Yes.
Kids just end up wanting Disneyland. Yeah, it's hard to convince people about Universal if they're set on Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Universal, well, again, I haven't been there like 25 years, but Universal is, I think, comparable in a lot of ways to Disney, just without the same level of service.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the standards that Disney,
the
was.
standards Disney used to have. I think their service has gone a little bit downhill
It's
in
weird.
the last several years, which is really unfortunate. Disney's service is not what it used to be. It's still greater than most other places out there, but yeah, it's a little disappointing compared to what it has been.
Yeah. Another reason for kind of expanding a little bit
I
more.
don't know if you guys have had the same experience with that or not, but what's next here? Disney World is better. Bonnie. Hot takes here. Love all the different parks, different themed.
Oh,
Disney
that's cool. The
hotels.
themed hotels, like resorts, are pretty awesome.
Skyliner.
She loves the Skyliner.
Oh man.
It's awesome.
We were on the Skyliner when it was freshly open. So we were in Disney World.
2020.
Yes, we left. We flew out to Disney World Christmas, day after Christmas 2020. And we were there for New Year's and going into 2021. And that's when the Skyliner was new. And so if you've not been on the Skyliner before, like you go fast into the loading areas and then they put the brakes on and your car swings and it looks like you're going to hit the next car in front of you.
But usually don't.
You usually don't. But when it was new, there was a few collisions.
Wait, not with us.
Not with us. No, we weren't there during the time where it collided with another vehicle, but that's...
Yeah, when we saw video footage of that, I was like...
That happened after we left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that's... anyways. Cecilia, that's my husband to me. He wants to go to Universal, but I'm all about Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe meet in the middle.
It's so hard because in when we go to Disneyland, we don't want to rent a car. Honestly, I think it's a waste of money unless you're going to be driving around to a lot of different places.
Yeah. If you're doing an LA trip. Like if you want to do a bunch of stuff in LA, then sure, get a car.
But when you're flying in there, it's cheaper just to get an Uber there and get an Uber back to and from the airport.
Yeah.
But then if you want to go to Universal, it's like an hour away, and that's an expensive ride share.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. But we got to make it happen one of these times.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Although I really want to go to Universal in Florida because I am all about that Velocicoaster.
Oh, gosh.
I am dying to go on that ride. I love roller coasters.
I think he'll force me on it.
Yeah. No, I'm huge under roller coasters. So
I like some roller coasters. I think the scariest, or not scariest, but I think I'll just do like Incredicoaster. That's like it. That's my cap usually for roller coasters. I don't like the twists, the corkscrews. Don't like that.
We got to get you to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I don't like feeling sick either.
Have you guys been to Knott's? My absolute favorite roller coaster in the world is Ghost Rider. Hands down.
My wife hates that ride.
Better than anything. Your wife was like 6 when she went on the ride.
It traumatized her forever.
She doesn't remember it.
She remembers the trauma.
No, that's better than any roller coaster at Disney. Ghost Rider is fantastic.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Beats any ride at Disney.
Something.
Yeah.
But the Velocicoaster.
All right.
Let's forget it.
Anthony, Universal relies too much on motion simulators, and you can do the entire park in like 4 hours. That's what I've heard. I know that the parks in Florida have a little bit more to offer, but I know it's not nearly as much to do ride-wise as some of the other theme parks. So that's a little disappointing.
Yeah, and for me, the trip wouldn't be just rides. Like that, I definitely will go on the ones where everybody tells me to go on. But like, I also just like the fact that it is still a working studio. I think that's what kind of attracts me to it, because I just love movies. So like the whole backlot tour, like the history of it all, I would definitely love to see that.
Yeah, it was fun for sure. Give you some context. When we were there, they still had the movie set for Jurassic Park 2. When they're in the field running toward the abandoned building.
Wow.
That's the set that we got to see.
Wow.
It's been a while.
That's awesome.
Nessa, I think they have a transit bus that takes you from Anaheim to Universal, but don't know the cost or the. Okay.
Oh,
I'm not aware of that.
That would be a cool tip.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Anthony, X2 at Magic Mountain is the most insane ride I've ever ridden. I've never been to Magic Mountain.
Oh, gosh.
I think about it every time I drive by, but I haven't been there.
I look at it and go, oh, gosh. That's what happens.
Yeah. No, I've heard things about that ride. Let's get to our last giveaway. We've got another medallion to give out here. We have Princess Leia.
Ooh. Putting the message in R2D2.
Jacob, would you give me a number?
Let's do 120.
120. Are you guys ready for this? This is going. Oh, that's not the right number.
Would you like a Galaxy 9? No thanks.
Okay. Oh, here's a fun question. All right. Have your hands ready to type the answer. First person to give us the correct answer will be the winner of this medallion.
Keyboard's ready.
Everybody ready? Okay. What is the boy band that May and her friends love in Turning Red? Fun movie.
Do you want to spell it the same way? Like as we spell?
Nah, it's all right. If we understand what you guys are saying. Check the comments here. Let's see.
Here we go. You guys are typing.
Maybe. Four Town for Nessa.
Nessa.
Nice work, Nessa. Congratulations on the Princess Leia R2D2 medallion. Fantastic job.
Wow.
All right. So that's going to be our 4 medallions that we have to give away right now. Congratulations to all the winners. Again, if you won one of the medallions, send us an email, rtdadventures@gmail.com. We'll be in contact and get that sent out to you shortly. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. Well done.
Anyways, any other beats you want to touch on? I want to say one thing. I'm going to give a little bit of a hot take here.
Okay.
I'm a little bit disappointed with Bob Chapek.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Bob Iger.
And Bob Chapek.
And Bob Chapek. No. Iger, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the whole writers and actors strike that's going on here. Iger kind of spoke out against the strike, saying that people just need to get back to work and do their jobs, more or less. I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember the exact quote, but doesn't sound like he's in favor. And I know a lot of the people that work in Hollywood don't make a ton of money for the cost of living in the area.
See, I didn't realize how acting worked, like just as a kid and even just about this before the strike. I thought the actors and writers were like, they make millions and millions and millions. Maybe they do for like a movie. I didn't realize you have to keep like
household names make a lot of money, but for the vast majority of people that are in the movie industry, you're not making a ton of money. Well,
I was wondering, like, also what's the big deal about this? Because like honestly, just like I'm not familiar with even the union and all that. I'm not familiar with it all. But like when I heard that interview with oh my goodness, James Gunn's brother. I forget, but he's from Sean Gunn. Yeah. He's from, of course, Gilmore Girls, which, of course, was popular more so in the early 2000s. But it went to Netflix, became very popular again. Oh.
That was a child.
That was my daughter. Became very popular again, but they're not making money off of the new popularity. Like, I feel like that would make sense. I'm not. Yeah. If you do the work and like, I feel like those actors should get paid whatever they should be paying with their.
But that's a little bit of an exception too with that. We keep having children try to sneak in here. Anyways,
my child.
Dinner's probably ready soon. So, anyways, not only that, but some of the stuff that people were blaming Bob Chapek for, I guess, were things that Iger had set in motion before he left. So, feeling a little bit conflicted about Iger's legacy here and what he's done for Disney. I know he definitely is a step above Chapek. Don't get me wrong there, but not sure that he's going to stand the test of time as my favorite.
And part of me,
CEO.
I don't know what's going on, like how he does things and like how he does things altogether. But when it comes to, I don't know, Maggie, what are you doing?
Come here. Maggie, come here.
This is my daughter Magnolia. Say hi.
Hi.
Anyways, so when it comes to what's his name? Bob Iger. Yeah. So he was pulled like out of retirement to help kind of save Disney. I don't know if someone approached him saying, "We'll give you so much more money," and he said, "All right." I'm thinking his heart's not really in it, like because he's just here to help save Disney. Before it was what was his project, what was his thing, and his thing, was Disney Plus. Buying Marvel. He did a lot of awesome things and kind of did his thing and could retire or move on to, new projects. But now that he's kind of here for desperation and probably has paid a ton of money more money than I could ever imagine. And I don't know if he should make that much. I don't know. That's not me. But I think his heart's just not in it. I doubt right now he cares so much about the quality.
Kinda
He's just
feels
trying
like
to
that,
save Disney.
Let's see, what are people saying down here? Anthony, Bob Iger really dropped the ball. Maybe he focused on quality over quantity and focused less on price gouging. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you there. I think that Disney has gotten outrageously expensive. I know some of those price jumps happened with Chapek in charge, but it was getting out of control the last few years that Iger was in charge too. So he's got a lot to do with that. I think that it's been difficult these last several years to kind of stay on board with the way things are moving because Disney's becoming less accessible to more people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's rough.
Exactly.
Getting lots of people saying hi to Maggie. Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Look right there and say hi.
Hi.
All right. Anyways, I think we're gonna get about finished up here. I think dinner should be ready soon.
Yep,
I'm
you ready?
starving.
Yeah.
From the taco bar, so I'm excited for that. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Just want to say, we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I know it's not a lot of people hanging out, but we appreciate those of you that are the regular viewers. We have a lot of fun doing these lives. We're going to be doing some of those Q&A videos coming up before too long. So we'll be posting some information about how to get in contact with us about sending those questions.
Yeah.
Got a couple more comments here at the end. Sucks because people who don't make a lot like me can't really enjoy what Disney has to offer. Yeah, I agree. Nessa, thanks for another great video. Looking forward to the next one. We're definitely going to be doing another one within the next month.
Yeah.
So want to get more regular with our videos too. But anyways, if you guys have any suggestions, since you were the ones here, about any theme parks that you would like to see us cover that aren't necessarily Disney, let us know. We are happy to take anything into consideration. Not saying that we could promise that we're going to do that, but especially if you got something close to where you live and you'd like to be a tour guide.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be going in blind at these other places.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Anyways, thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. Again, if you won any of the medallions, send us an email, rtdadventures@gmail.com. We'll get those sent out to you. But, like we always say.
Thanks for watching. Hey, we did that on time.
We did. Now
Bye.
I got to push the button.